The world is much bigger and older than you know, and far more magical. The question is, do you have eyes keen enough to see it, or a spirit strong enough to brave it? And most importantly, do you have a captain bold enough to lead you? Hello and welcome to Assorted Meeples. I'm Phillip the Meeple on duty, and today we are talking about a Kickstarter from Andrew Bosley himself. Not just a game he's a part of, but a product he has made and a world he has created. Also, I'm recording in the early morning and kids are waking up, so if you hear background noise, that's what we're looking at. So, let's get right into it. This is the first project I know that Andrew Bosley has put out by himself in conjunction with his son Willard. This is a 48-page art book that I plan on having displayed in my house along with a few of my other board game related art books as well. This is the start and the tipping point of the Smoking Bones world that he is creating. This is a project that's 10 years in the making, even while he was working on some of the more famous games that you know him from, which is Everdell, Tapestry, Merchants of the Dark Road. He has done art on an amazing number of games, and that I was quite frankly shocked at when he did on his Discord server. They did a tournament of his favorite box covers that he's done for artwork, and I was like, I didn't realize he had that many games under his belt. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at what the book entails. This is a very nice setup of a book. It is, I would say, like 12 by 15, something like that in size-wise. I didn't get a ruler out and measure it when I saw it at Gen Con, as Andrew Bosley was there with a physical prototype of the book, and boy howdy is it gorgeous. But got a little bit of a preview here for you guys, so we're just going to scroll through it. I love what he's doing with the setup. This world map is absolutely fantastic to me. The character of him and his son is absolutely amazing. I love all the details that he is putting into every picture that he is putting in. Just the birds, the motion of the hat there on the lady in the blue dress, like just showing that there is motion in this world. The hair, all of it, like it's just wonderful. And then this beautiful, peaceful, serene landscape to set the world of where we're at. And we're in Brandomir, which is a smaller island kingdom. And the wonders are things that you would love to go do yourself. We have the diving with the jellyfish sea in Overman, Brandenburg. I love that it's like, yes, these are wonderful things, but these are things that would draw people to places in the real world, like the Great Barrier Reef, huge mountains, like in the west coast of the U.S., like things that are going to make people travel and want to see. Madame Marine's Tom Tom Festival. This just gorgeous, and it's not just one thing or another, it's a ton of different creative things. Now, each illustration that sets up this vibrant world is accompanied by a full page of text about what it is and why it's so special. Now, Captain Jones, who is the head of the Smoking Bones travel agency, is exploring these sites, trying to preserve them, and also trying to save them because they keep mysteriously disappearing and dying off. With this book, after it comes a series of 3 illustrated novels chronicling the adventures of Captain Jones. And then there is a series of 3 board games coming as well. But I could sit and stare at just these pages and read through these pages all day and enjoy it. Like, this reminds me of Dinotopia. Like, the story is amazing, but the artwork is equally so, and that all draws you into a place where you are fully immersed and living in the world. It's not just a world, it's a living world. Let's jump over to the Kickstarter. Now, the Kickstarter is going. We got 7 days left. We're looking at $21,000 raised. I think he set his initial goal too low, but that's okay. I love his artwork. I am a huge fan and supporter. If I know he's attached to a project, I'm going to look at it because it's every game that I've played that has been illustrated by him is a extremely solid game on the background. Andrew Bosley as well is a super humble and super kind man that I loved meeting at Gen Con and have loved all my interactions with on the Discord community. And he is very active in there as well. So if you're not, jump on over there. He also has a Patreon where you can get a bunch of stuff. I will try and remember to link all the things down below. But the primary thing is this Kickstarter and going out and supporting him, because this is what's going to bring the world to light all the faster. The more people asking for it, the more he's going to be working on it. This is a book with 48 pages. 8.5 by 11 hardbound book. Wow, I was really wrong. It felt a lot bigger when I was handling it. It might be a little bigger. I don't know. But you can see, I'll jump over and clip into the Gen Con footage that I took of me just flipping through it, because it looks absolutely fantastic. He throws a lot of stuff in here. A lot of people looked at this book and are giving it praises. You can see all those, and not just from content creators, but also some artists in there as well. Now, let's look at the rewards. The rewards are very simple and straightforward. We have the Sightseer Pledge for 24, which is a copy of the book alone. This is absolutely fantastic deal. I wouldn't have hesitated to pick this up at that price, but there is, just for a little more, was that $16 more, $15 more, you get the traveling guide plus the promo bundle. What's that mean? You get some two posters, a bookmark, 3 postcards, which are actually mailable, which is kind of nice. An art print of the cover, 2 sticker sheets, a ticket for the Grand Tour, and 4 promo cards. Now that's going to draw a lot of people, because this is artwork to the games that he has already produced, and it's the little blow-ins that go to Everdell, Flow, Flock Together, and Merchants of the Dark Road. All fabulous games. I have 2 of the 4 of those, so I'm actually looking forward to that. And then if you want to really dig in, for $149, you can have a town named after yourself. And with the latest update, Andrew said he's already started to reach out to, or this week he's going to be reaching out to people about getting those names down, because he wants to get this ready so that when the Kickstarter is over, he's ready to launch. So now we have some more people, and the shipping. The shipping is absolutely fantastic. 1 book is $4, which, yes, I know there's not a lot here, but still, when you're used to big box games coming to you and they're like, your firstborn child, it is nice to see a dollar amount that doesn't hurt on the shipping. And listening to the Board Game Buzz interview with him, Andrew and his son Willard is actually starting to gather his own following with his writings, and Andrew, while he can write, it's harder for him, so he brought his son on to help with the project, and it seems like they're having an absolute blast working together and producing this. There is more coming, so this is the first part, like we said, the Smoking Bones Travel Guide. The next one is this illustrated novel series by Andrew Bosley and his son, and then in junction with Stonemaier Games being published under the Stonemaier banner, you have 3 games coming as well that will be set in the world and a part of the saga as well. Andrew couldn't tell me much because, like most things that Jamie Stegmaier puts together, until it's announced, there's a lot of unknowns about the games. But he did say it is progressing nicely. All 3 games have a good skeleton worked around. They're kind of hammering out a lot of details. I don't know the release schedule or anything like that, although supposedly the first one is supposed to be out here within the next year, possibly by the end of the year. But with that being said, this is a campaign worth going and looking at. He has done an amazing work here, creating a world that is full and rich and immersive as you read through it. Like I said, this reminds me a lot of the world that, oh God, now I can't remember his name, the Dinotopia author. I'll put it across the bottom because I'm not going to try and remember it. This world feels very much like that. It is a world that has had the time to be fully thought out and created, and we're going to get to live in that world, much like you get to live in the world of Tolkien or any of the other ones that people follow and love to this day, because the time and the dedication was put into it to create the world, not just the setting. That's all I really had. Please go over and check out all of his stuff, which I'll have down in the description below. And we will see you guys next time. All right. Bye.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.